Dear students, welcome to EPG Pathashala. I am Professor Korada Subramaniam from University of Hyderabad. In the paper Vedic, Epic and Puranic Culture of India, we are going to deal with Vedangas Jyotisham in this module. Jyotisham is considered as both the eyes of Veda Purusha, and it is an important Vedanga, important in the sense that is known to common people also, and they also require Jyotisham in the day-to-day performance of different karmas or rites ordained by Veda and Smriti. Jyotisham, Jyotishastram are synonyms. This Vedanga is considered as the eyes of Veda Purusha. The term Jyotihi here refers to a graha, that is planet, or nakshatra or star. The system that deals with the movement of planets and stars as well as the related matters is called Jyotisham. The auspicious or suitable time for the performance of Vedic rites is fixed by applying different calculations. That is called, that's why it is also called Ganita Shastram, and this is the only Vedanga that deals with a lot of mathematics. This is also the only Vedanga which is required even by common people in day-to-day life for auspicious time, etc., to perform different karmas or rites. Jyotisham, unlike other Vedangas, is known across the globe, especially for auspicious time and predictions. Origin of Jyotisham. Actually, let us see where the origin of Jyotisham lies. The origin of Jyotisham can be traced to Veda. The Shikshavalli of Taittiriya Upanishad of Krishna Yajurveda explains that there is an Upanishad called Mahasamhita, the great text, and it is divided into 5 adhikaranas or chapters that deal with jnanam and cognition. Adhijyotisham is the second, and it deals with Jyotisham. Adhadhijyotisham Agnif Purvaropam Aditya Uttararopam Apasandhi Vaidyutas Sandhanam Ityadhijyotisham. This is from Shikshavalli of Taittiriya Upanishad. The term Samhita is used in just like in Panini in the sense of morphophonemics or Sandhi. When two letters are uttered in quick succession, there will be phonemic change. Here the mantra says, consider the first letter as the form of Agni and the second one as that of Aditya. Water is in between and electricity is the uniting factor. Thus, the adhikaranam called Adhijyotisham is explained. Now one should worship or do upasana in the same fashion. The system is divided into 3 skandhas or parts. Muhurta skandha dealing with auspicious and inauspicious time, etc. Jataka skandha or hora skandha or Phalita Jyotisham, which deals with the predictions depending on the horoscope of a person or native, and Siddhanta Skandha that deals with preparation of a Panchangam or Almanac. There is one thing called Vedanga Jyotisham. What is it? It was Lagadhacharya who compiled 3 works for 3 Vedas called Vedanga Jyotisham, Archya Jyotisham for Rigveda, Yajisha Jyotisham for Yajurveda, and Atharva Jyotisham for Atharva Veda. Rigveda, when recited with Ganam, is called Samaveda. So separately for Samaveda, no Jyotisham is required. Therefore, there are only 3 Vedanga Jyotisha works for all the Vedas. So the fundamentals of Jyotisham. Dinam or day. Day is 60 ghatikas or 24 hours. 2 and a half ghatikas make 1 hour. 1 ghatika is 6 vegatikas or 24 minutes. 2 and a half vegatikas make 1 minute. 1 vegatika is 60 liptas or 24 seconds. 2 and a half liptas make 1 second. So 7 days. 7 days make a week. The days are named after planets. Ravivaraha, Sunday, Somavaraha, Monday, Mangalavara, Tuesday, Budhavara, Wednesday, Guruvara, Thursday, Shukravara, Friday, and Shinivara, that is Saturday. So, Pakshaha. Paksha means fortnight. 2 weeks make a Paksha, a fortnight. 2 Pakshas make 1 month. During first fortnight called Shukla Paksha or white fortnight, moon's 15 kalas or parts go in ascending order, while during the second fortnight called Krishna Paksha or black fortnight, the kalas would run in descending order. Each day is called Tithi. Tithi means nothing but date. And the following 15 names denote 15 tithis. While 14 names are common to both the Pakshas, there will be difference in the name of the last day. So, Pratipat, Ditiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, Dashami, Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Trayodashi, Chaturdashi. It will be full moon day on the 15th Tithi or day of Shukla Paksha, and that is called Purnima. And the same is for Krishna Paksha or New Moon Day, it is Amavasya. So the duration of a Tithi would be somewhere between 20 hours to 26 hours and 48 minutes. Now, names of months. 12 such months make a year. Names of months are given following the star with which Chandra or moon resides on Purnima or full moon day of every month. According to Panini Sutram, Nakshatrena Yuktah Kalaha, we have to take the nakshatra or the star on the 15th day of the first fortnight of every month, and on that with that nakshatra the moon resides, and after that nakshatra only the name is given for that month. This nomenclature is following one of the 5 manas or systems called Chandramanam, and it is followed in some southern states of India. So Chaitra Masaha, that means Chaitra, Chandra resides with the star Chaitra on the full moon day of this month. Like that, Vaishakha Masaha, Jyeshtha Masaha, Ashadha Masaha, Shravana Masaha, Bhadrapada Masaha, Ashvajuja Masaha, Kartika Masaha, Margashirsha Masaha, Pausha Masaha, Magha Masaha, and Phalguna Masaha. These are the 12 months of this thing. Then there are names of Samvatsaras, years. There are 60 years which are styled as follows: Prabhava, Vibhava, Shukla, etc. etc. There are 60 Samvatsaras or years are there, the names are given. Then names of nakshatras, there are 27 nakshatras, and there is another nakshatra called Abhijit, and it is applicable in a very limited manner. Therefore, here are the 27 nakshatras: Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, Mrgashirsha, Ardra, Punarvasu, Pushyami, Ashresha, Makha, Purvaphalguni, Uttara, Hasta, Chitta, Swati, Vishakha, Anuradha, Jyeshtha, Mola, Purvashadha, Uttarashadha, Shravanam, Dhanistha, Shatabhisha, Purvabhadra, Uttarabhadra, Revati. These 27 are the stars. Names of Rashis and Rashi Adhipatis are houses of zodiac and their lords. The Bhachakram or zodiac is of 360 degrees or bhagas. In Sanskrit, it is the word bhaga is used for degree. So 360 degrees is the Bhachakram and is divided into 12 Rashis, each of 30 degrees. One Graha rules 1 or 2 houses. Let us see how it goes. So the names of Rashis first: Meshaha, Vrishabhaha, Mithunam, Karkatakaha, Simhaha, Kanya, Tola, Vrishchikaha, Dhanuhu, Makaraha, Kumbhaha, and Menaha. Here for Mesha and Vrishchika the Lord will be Kuja, and Mithuna and Kanya the Lord will be Bodha. For Karkataka it is Chandra, for Simha it is Ravi, and Dhanus and Mena it will be Guru or Brahaspati, and Kumbha, Makara and Kumbha it is Shani. So this is the order and the name. These are the names of Rashis and the lords of Rashis respectively. Now we have 9 grahas or planets and their Mahadasha term. There are 9 grahas in Jyotisham, and for each graha there is a specific period to complete its transit. So Ravi has got 6 years of Mahadasha. So Chandra 10 years, Kuja 7 years, Rahu 18 years, Guru 16 years, Shani 19 years, Buddha 17 years, Ketu 7 years, and Shukra 20 years. Total it will come to 120 years. That's why at the end of 60 years of age, people perform the so-called Shashti Purti by performing Graha Japa, etc., and Homas, etc., in order to see that another 60 years the person would live comfortably and will be healthy. Now, these nakshatras and rashis, there are 27 nakshatras. Each nakshatra has got 4 legs or padas. In total, there are 27 into 4, that is 108 padas. When divided by 12 rashis, each rashi would get 9 padas. That means each rashi consists of 9 padas. It may be, there may be some padas from another nakshatra simply to meet the exigency, that is 9. So Mesha, Ashwini, Bharani, and all the 4, that is 8 padas, and the first pada of Kritika fall under Mesha Rashi. Kritika last 3 parts, padas, and Rohini and Mrgashirsha first 2 padas make Vrishabha Rashi. Mrgashirsha last 2 legs, Ardra and Punarvasu nakshatra 3 padas would make Mithuna Rashi. Punarvasu last pada and Pushyami all the 4 padas, and Ashresha all the 4 padas make Karkataka Rashi. So Magha, Purva Phalguni and first pada of Uttara Phalguni, these 9 padas make Simha Rashi. Uttara Phalguni's last 3 padas, Hasta and first 2 padas of Chitta, these make Kanya Rashi. Chitra last 2 padas, Swati, Vishakha nakshatra's first 3 padas make Tula Rashi. And Vishakha nakshatra last pada, Anuradha and Jyeshtha, all these 9 padas make Vrishchika Rashi. Then Mola, Purvashadha and the first pada of Uttarashadha make Dhanu Rashi. Uttarashadha last 3 padas, Shravanam, and the first 2 padas of Dhanistha make Makara Rashi. Dhanistha last 2 padas, Shatabhisha Nakshatra, and Purvabhadra first 3 padas make Kumbha Rashi. Purvabhadra last pada, Uttarabhadra and Revati, these 9 padas make Mena Rashi. So this is the order of rashis, and which pada of which nakshatra falls under which rashi can be known through this. So if somebody is born, for example, let us say in Kritika nakshatra, you will ask which pada. If it is first pada, it will be Mesha Rashi. He is born in Mesha Rashi, which is ruled by Kuja or Mars. Like that, other padas of Kritika, if one is born in any one of the 2nd, 3rd and 4th padas, then he will be considered as having born in Vrishabha Rashi. So Shukra will be the lord of Vrishabha Rashi, that is Taurus. Then the next thing is Ayanas and Rutus. Ayana means half year and Rutu means roughly season. Following the transit of Ravi, the Samvatsara is divided into 2 ayanas, Uttarayanam and Dakshinayanam. First Uttarayanam, it starts when Ravi enters Makara Rashi, that is Capricorn, and continues for 6 months. This period starts in the latter half of Pausha Masa or middle of January, and Makara Sankramanam, that is Makara Sankramanam, that Makara Sankramanam falls on roughly in the middle of January, maybe 14th or 15th roughly. So Uttarayanam is considered to be very auspicious time for performing Vedic rites and samskaras like Vivaha, etc. And also, for example, if you take Upanayinam or the so-called thread marriage should be performed during Uttarayanam only. It cannot be performed Dakshinayanam. Vivaha can be performed during Uttarayanam or Dakshinayanam. So these things are very important from the point of view of performance of different rites ordained in Shruti and Smriti. Then Dakshinayanam. It starts when Ravi enters Karkataka Rashi, that is Cancer, and continues for 6 months. This period starts in the latter half of Ashadha Masa or middle of July. That is called Karkataka Sankramanam. Actually, there will be two Sankramanas. One is Makara Sankramanam in January, and the other is Karkataka Sankramanam in July. But the first one, the former, is given more importance, whereas Karkataka Sankramanam is not known to many people. For most of the samskaras, this is not considered as auspicious, as an auspicious period. And according to Veda also, those who died during Uttarayanam would go to, Paraloka, that is Svarga, etc. And those who die during Dakshinayanam would go to Naraka. That kind of reference is also there in Vedas. So generally, the Samvatsara starts somewhere between 20th March and 15th April. This Samvatsara is divided into 6 Ritus, each consisting of 2 Masas. So Chaitra and Vaishakha Masas are called Vasantartu. Jyeshtha and Ashadha fall under Greshmartu. Shravana and Bhadrapada, both the Masas fall under Varshartu. Ashvajuja and Kartika fall under Sharadritu. Margashirsha and Pausha Masas are called Hemantartu. Magha and Phalguna fall under Shishirartu. These are the 6 Ritus or seasons. Information related to grahas, that is information pertaining to various grahas, is summarized below following the chapter Grahayoni Prabhedadhyaya and of the book Brahadjatakam. In Brahadjatakam, these details that are related to grahas are clearly given. Next comes Rahu and Ketu are called Chayagrahas. We have seen 7 planets are originally there, but this Rahu and Ketu are also considered as planets, but they are called Chayagraha, shadow planets. That means not having any independent house or power, and offer the same results as the lord of the house in which they are placed. Suppose Rahu is in the place of Brahaspati, that is Dhanus or Mena. Then he would offer the results of Brahaspati. And there is one point to be noted, that Rahu is capable of giving on his own also slightly, Mahodhachyam, kind of pride, etc., and carelessness and resistless personality. All these things fall under Rahu. That means slightly different from Guru, but for good only generally. And also Ketu offers moksha. Ketu is moksha karaka. He causes Ketu. Moksha is caused by Ketu or shown by Ketu Graha. So further, there is a categorization of Grahas as Shubha Grahas, that is auspicious planets, and Papa Grahas, inauspicious planets, that is Shubha Graha and Papa Graha. They are called Guru, Shukra, Bodha and Purna Chandra are Shubha Grahas. Shani, Kuja, Ravi and Kshina Chandra are Papa Grahas. Rahu and Ketu are also Papa Grahas, but at times they rise to the occasion. It is only Buddha who becomes a papi when in company with a Papa Graha, like that. Starting from Krishnashtami till Shuklashtami, it is called the Purna Chandra, and from Shuklashtami to Krishnashtami, it is Kshina Chandra. The former is strong and the latter is weak. That means Purna Chandra gives good results, auspicious planet, whereas Kshena Chandra does not give any good result, may give some bad results, and he is inauspicious. That is the meaning. So all the grahas move in pradakshina or clockwise direction, while Rahu and Ketu take the apradakshina or anti-clockwise direction. At times, Kuja, Buddha, Guru, Shukra and Shani move in apradakshina disha or anti-clockwise direction, and this is called Vakragati. Such a planet is weak and cannot render any help but may cause some harm according to Jyotisha Shastram. So, Grahadrishti. What is this Grahadrishti? Every Graha aspects the 7th Rashi. Pashyanti Saptamam Sarve, that is Jaimini Sotram. In addition, Guru aspects 5th and 9th Rashis, whereas Kuja aspects 4th and 8th Rashis, while Shani aspects 3rd and 10th Rashis. The 7th aspect is considered to be Purna Drishti, that is very strong, whereas the other Drishtis, for example, Guru has got 5th and 9th, Kuja has got 4th and 8th, Shani has got 3rd and 10th. These aspects are considered to be Pada Drishtis and not a full Drishti. So only 7th aspect is called Purna Drishti. Then Yogaha. See, the union of Ravi and Chandra is called Yoga. There are 27 yogas, 18 of them are auspicious, that is render good result, whereas the rest are considered as inauspicious. Vishkambha, Preeti, Ayushman, Saubhagya, Shobhana, Atiganda, Sukarma, Dhruti, Shola, Ganda, Vruddhi, Dhruva, Vyaghata, Harshana, Vajra, Siddhi, Vyatipat, Variyan, and Parigha, Shiva, and Siddha, Sadhya, Shobha, Shukla, Brahma, Aindra, Vaidhruta. These are called the yogas that are there in Jyotisha Shastram. And then Karanam. We come across this terminology in a Panchanga, Karanam. Each half of a Tithi is called Karanam. There are 11 Karanas. Of these, Shakuni, Nagava, Chatushpada and Kimstughna are called Sthira Karanas or static Karanas, and the remaining, that is Bava, Balava, Kaulava, Taitula, Garaja, Vanik and Vishti are called Charakaranas or moving, mobile Karanas. The Sthira Karanas and Vishti or Bhadra of Charakaranas are not suitable for auspicious rites like Vivaha, that is marriage. Panchangam, which literally means a book dealing with 5 aspects, deals with Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga and Karana. Since there are Pancha Angas or 5 what you call limbs, it is called Panchangam. The almanac it is called in English. Then the next one is the Muhurta. Muhurta is of 48 minutes of duration, and the auspicious one is called Sumuhurta, whereas the inauspicious one is called Durmuhurta. Panchangam clearly marks both Sumuhurtas and Durmuhurtas. The latter occur on a regular basis. Durmuhurtas are written, clearly shown on a regular basis, every day by day. So a list of Sumuhurtas in the year is provided in detail in the Panchangam. So a list of all the Sumuhurtas for performing different karmas like Vivaha, Upanayanam, Graha Pravesha, etc., Manamakarana, etc., are clearly given in the Panchangam. So next one is Varjyam. 1 minute. Varjyam. Then literally it means to be given up. During Varjyam, one should not do anything. The inauspicious time computed based on nakshatras and their duration is called Varjyam. This is also clearly stated in the Panchangam on a regular basis. So during the time of Varjyam, one should not venture upon any task. If you suppose somebody is going to purchase something or do something, some work, start a new venture, then it is not advisable to start during Varjyam. So that duration of Varjyam from which time to which time is clearly given in a Panchangam. Then Grahagati, a transit of planets. The Bhugoladhyaya of Surya Siddhanta explains the transit of Grahas as shown below. Next comes Ravi, Surya and Shukra take 1 month to cross the Rashi. Kuja 45 days, Guru 12 months and Shani 30 months, that is 2.5 years, and Rahu and Ketu 18 months each, and Chandra 2.5 days. To cross a single Rashi, they take such a duration of time. And Astangatattva dosha or Maudhyam. Astangatattva means if any graha is there with Ravi, then the graha is called Astangata. That means set. And such a graha cannot be effective. The dosha or defect is popularly known as Maudhyam. Guru Maudhyam and Shukra Maudhyam are very strong, and there cannot be any Sumuhurta during that period. Guru Maudhyam, actually Guru kills 1 lakh defects, 1 lakh doshas, whereas Shukra checks 10,000 doshas or defects. Therefore, both Guru Maudhyam and Shukra Maudhyam are seriously considered before fixing a Muhurta by a Siddhanti. Nakshatras and Mahadashas. The Mahadasha of a Graha for a person born in a nakshatra is decided as per the table given below. Kritika Uttara Uttarashadha, if anyone is born in any one of these nakshatras, any pada, he will start his life with Ravi Mahadasha. Like that, Rohini, Hasta, Shravanam, Chandra Mahadasha, Mrgashirsha, Chitra, Dhanistha, Kuja Mahadasha, Ardra, Swati and Shatafisha, the Rahu Mahadasha, Punarvasu, Vishakha, Purva Bhadra, Guru Mahadasha, Pushyami, Anuradha, Uttarashadha, they are Shani Mahadasha, and Ashlesha, Jyeshtha, Revati, Buddha Mahadasha, Magha, Mola and Ashwini, Ketu Mahadasha. Then Purva Phalguni, Purvashadha and Bharani, Shukra Mahadasha. The duration of each nakshatra will be somewhere between 55.5 to 66.5 Ghatikas. Now, there is this Jataka Chakram or horoscope which is very, very popular across the globe. The day starts with Suryodaya, that is sunrise, and each day all the 12 Rashis complete one round. The Jataka Chakram is nothing but a reflection of a person's karma, that is nemesis, that is Papa and Punya, sin or Punya. Punya doesn't have a word in English, therefore Punya is Punya only. For Papa it is sin. The person accrued during the last incarnations, that is the total sum is called Sanchita Karma, and the amount he gets in each incarnation is called Prarabdha Karma. Prarabdha Karma is the karma that starts in this life. And even if somebody gets jnanam after some time due to the performance of different rites ordained by Veda, he has to face the Prarabdha Karma. There is no other go. So the Shubhagrahas denote the Punya Karma and the Papagrahas the Papa Karma. The natal details of a person, that is date, time and place of birth, are essential to build a Jataka Chakram of a person. Counting from Suryodaya with the help of Panchangam, one has to check as to which Rashi is running and at the time of the birth of the native, and the same is called Lagnam or ascendant. The data as to which Graha is in which nakshatra and Rashi is provided in Panchangam. The names of grahas are to be written in separate in respective Rashis of Jataka Chakram. There are chiefly two kinds of Jataka Chakram in vogue. That is, one is Savya Chakram, that is which goes clockwise, and the other one is Apasavya Chakram, which goes anti-clockwise. This is the Ravi, Bodha and Shukra take 1 month to cross a Rashi. Kuja 45 days, etc. This is already touched, and the Bhachakram is of 360 degrees and divided into 12. So each Rashi is of 30 bhagaha. Bhaga means degree. And further, the Rashi is divided into 3 equal parts called Drekanam, and it consists of 10 bhagaha. Today, one need not refer to Panchangam to build a Jataka Chakram. There are a couple of sites on internet which, if fed with natal details of the native, would provide all the details including Jataka Chakram within no time. The following is the Jataka Chakram of the author of this article, that is Subramaniam, who was born on at 3 p.m. on 11th November 1954 at a town called Amalapuram in the state of Andhra Pradesh, Seemandhra in South India. Different aspects of life can be predicted following the grahasthiti or planetary position, but the Jyotishika or astrologer should be one who leads an ascetic life and have vakshuddhi or purity of speech. This is very important. Here one thing people should mind, it is called Jyotisham or Jyotishastram. All the other words are wrong, that is apashabdas, not to be used. And one who knows Jyotisham is to be called Jyotishika, not Jyotishka like that. So it is Jyotishika, it is the astrologer. So Lagnam, the house of Ravi, is in daily routine, tells us about the body of the nature, while Chandra Rashi deals with the mind. So one should calculate from both Lagnam and Chandra Rashi, estimate the strengths and weaknesses of grahas. Rahu and Ketu are always in the 7th place from each other. So what happens is, generally one has to take up his horoscope and check as to which dasha is running and the planet, where the planet is actually put in the horoscope, whether it is Papasthana like Shashthashtama Vyaya or Shubhasthana like Lagnam, Panchama, Saptama, Dashama, Kendra Sthanas, like that. And also because one thing is that Chandrama Manaso Jayata, this is said in Purusha Suktam. So Chandra or the moon is the cause of mind. So Ravi tells about the body, whereas Chandra tells about the Manas. So both the things we have to take into consideration. That means our calculation should start first from Lagnam in the horoscope and go on with Dashas and Antardasha, Vedasha, etc., etc. And then also start from another calculation from Chandra, that is generally called Rashi. And then we have to calculate. And combining both the things, one has to offer predictions. So the Ucha Rashi, Janith and Neecha Rashi are nadir of a graha will be the 7th Rashi from each other. If Ravi and Chandra are in 7th Rashi from each other, then the day of birth is Purnima, that is full moon day. And if they are together in the same Rashi, then it will be roughly Amavasya or new moon day. And then Karakatvam of Rashis. Which Rashi tells about which part of the body or which aspect of the life. So aspects dealt with by houses. Here is a guide that is useful in identifying the Rashi in a Jataka Chakram for an aspect of life. So Lagna deals with first house. Lagna means first house, and generally the calculations will be from Lagnam only. Dvitiya Sthana, that means from Lagnam Dvitiya Sthana. Panchama Sthanam, that is from Lagnam only Panchama Sthanam, 5th place, like that. So Lagnam deals with Atma, Prana, that is life, Deha, body, Ropa, form, and Sharas, that is head. The Dvitiya Sthanam, second house, that deals with family, wealth, speech, face and eyes. Especially the second house deals with left eye, whereas the 12th place deals with the right eye. So Tritiya Sthana or third house from the Lagnam deals with younger brothers or sisters, throat, ears, boldness, eating habits, taste, etc. And the Chaturtha Sthanam or fourth house from the Lagnam deals with mother, education, comfort, house, lands, that is immovable property, vehicle, relatives, etc. So the Panchamasthanam or fifth house deals with children, intellect, stomach, happiness, cognition or jnanam, and ministerial work and dexterity, that is the naipunyam, and scholarship, etc. So the Shashthasthanam, sixth place, deals with enemies, disease, debts, worry, thieves, obstacles, danger, sin, pain, etc. Similarly, the seventh place, seventh house deals with wife or husband, sports, sex, enjoyment, tourism, conjugal relations, etc. The eighth place or Ashtamasthana from Lagna deals with longevity, death, sin, penis and anus. These are the aspects that are dealt with by Ashtamasthana. Navamasthana, the ninth place from Lagnam, deals with father, God, teacher, dharma, fortune, mantra, punya, auspicious things, tapas, etc. So the Dashamasthana, 10th place, deals with karma, general behavior, it is called Rajyam. Rajyam is the 10th house. It is called Rajyam, so the place is called Rajyasthanam. It also deals with the business, command, ego, royalty, respect, livelihood and truth. Ekadashasthana or 11th house from Lagnam deals with elder brothers or sisters, income, profit, sannyasa, that means one may become a mendicant like that, mundane matters, unmundane matters. So Dvadashasthanam or 12th house deals with expenditure, destruction, loss, wastage, poverty, leanness of body, hell, heaven. Similarly, each graha is associated with certain aspects of life. Those things are not given here because of want of space. Then Shadvarga Bala, the strength of Shadvargas. There are 6 Vargas, 6 factors, namely Rashi, Hora, either half of Rashi is called Hora, Drekana, one of the 3 parts of Rashi, and Dvadashamsha, one of the 12 parts of a Rashi, and Trimshansha, one of the 30 parts of a Rashi, are to be studied in order to offer predictions. So Shadvarga Bala is very important to predict an horoscope. Then Kujidosha, this is very important from the point of view of marriage. So people, most of the astrologers do not understand as to what Kujidosha is and whether the Kujidosha is strong enough or became null and void due to certain factors we are going to touch. They do not have this knowledge, and simply by looking at the horoscope, and if Kuja is there in 2nd, 4th, 7th, 8th, 12th places, in any one of the places from Lagna or Chandra or Shukra, they simply say there is Kujidosha. But that is not the correct way of looking at the horoscope and way of predicting the things. So let us discuss Kujidosha in detail. Kujidosha, it is generally called in Mangal. So Mangalaha means Kujaha. So Kujidosha is called Mangalik. The person who is suffering from Kujidosha, who has got a Kujidosha in his horoscope, is called Mangalik. So Kujidosha, also called Mangala Dosha, is very important while deciding the compatibility of the Jataka Chakrams of a bride and bridegroom. So the horoscopes of bride and bridegroom are tested, compatibility is tested rather, whether if we get them married, would they lead a comfortable life or not? That's the question. Then dhane vyaye cha patale jamitre cha ashtame kujaha strinam bhartruvinashaya pumsam bharya vinashakam. This is the verse from Devakayaralam. In the Jataka Chakram, if Kuja is placed in 2nd or 4th or 7th or 8th or 12th Rashis from Lagna or Chandra Rashi or Shukra Rashi, then it is called Kujadosha. Such a defect would cause a problem for husband or wife, as the case may be, and they will affect. Sometimes there may be serious differences and they may get divorced, or sometimes either will die. That means if the bride has got Kujadosham, the husband will die. If the husband has got Kujadosham, the wife will die, like that. If there is a Kujadosha in both the horoscopes of bride and bridegroom, then the Kujadosha is in both the horoscopes becomes null and void. That is, they can be married. On the other hand, such a Kuja does not commit any harm to those born in his own houses. That is, if one is born in Mesha Rashi or Vrishchika Rashi, or Ucha Rashi of Kuja, that is Makara, and friends houses that are Karkataka, Simha, Dhanus and Mena. If anybody is born in these Rashis, then he will not have Kujadosha, although Kuja is there in any one of the places mentioned earlier, 2nd, 4th, 7th, 8th and 12th houses. So this one is Tara Balam, strength of Tara. Tara means Nakshatram. The number of Nakshatras when counted from Janma Nakshatra or birth star to Nitya Nakshatra to the regular star as per Panchangam is to be divided by 9. If the remainder is 1, it is Janmatara, 2 Sampattara, 3 Vipattara, 4 Kshamatara, 5 Pratyaktara, 6 Sadhanatara, 7 Naidharatara, 8 Mitratara and 9 Paramamitratara. Among them, the 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th and 9th taras are auspicious. The rest are not the rest are inauspicious. So, Vadhuvara Sammelanam, that is a chart is there which shows the points between the nakshatras of bride and groom. The gunas or the points between nakshatras of bride and groom should not be less than 18 to have good conjugal relations. The chart shows the count of gunas that is given at the end of this article. So, like this, we have to study Jyotisham in detail, carefully, especially with the help of a guru. And if one wants to go offer predictions, etc., first of all, he should maintain cleanliness of mind, cleanliness of body, cleanliness of speech, etc., etc. And then only it is possible to offer good predictions. For further details, please visit the website of EPG Pathashala. Thank you very much.